Hello and welcome, wonderful humans, to Sword and Quill Thursday edition. And I just realized we don't have music running. That's sad. Music is like the vibey part of life, no? Okay. I have not started the game as I wanted, so you can see the fantastic new sparklies that I have implemented. Let's get some cables out of the way. Get the camera a bit lower and a bit
Enable
more
text to speech with V.
There you go. And why is Moichi not? Just run. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now look, behold! Once the image shows there, our new key art made it into the game. Isn't it awesome? Yeah, maybe I need to add some shadow at the bottom, but apart from that, I think it looks quite good there. Oh no, there are some trims. Yeah, I have to fix that, but we can do that later. So, what have we been working on? I added some fancy new upgrades. So what we have now is, where is it? So we have, oh no. Okay. Something broke with the last line. Now it does not show the last line completely. Sad. We'll figure that out. But companion shot, yes. So you can now unlock instead of separate starters as I had it before, where you unlock you buy the Divdagua upgrade, for example, then you get Divdagua. Now you have here, where's my mouse? There's no mouse. Oh, there's a mouse. Here you have the new companion shard upgrade, that if you buy this, you start your run with a companion shard, which has the same stats as a regular bind shard, but if you catch an Anemon with that also, why is this so bouncy? Maybe this card is not the best idea to put it on. So yeah, if you capture an Anemon with that shard, it becomes permanently unlocked as your starter. And you can then choose this when you start a new run, and if you're tired of that, you can release the Anemon and free up the bind shard and then catch someone else. Then we have Hammam rank, which I just now implemented. It increases the healing that you receive at Hammams and also the potion levels. And then we have elusive chance. You can now increase the elusive chance, so the chance that you encounter elusive Anemons. And very top here, increase capture rate, so you can improve the rate of the companion shards. So now we start a new run. There you see, I already have unlocked one companion shard, so now we have one empty slot here. There we can then fill with an Anemon. So let's try that. Now where do we go? How about treasure and upgrades? Sounds good. And there is the new Asen Ember, which we now have. As people have pointed out, my Asen Ember looked terrifyingly like Flareon, and I saw the similarities, but only recently when I redraw Asen Ember I saw it's literally Flareon. It was so much Flareon, it's creepy. Hey! Codeman Devs, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Much appreciated. Hello. Yes, I was just explaining my intellectual property copying. Hey, and another one! Oh, Canal de Guru. Thank you so much for the follow. I can call you Guru. Brazilian PR, games journalist, and currently learning game design in college. Very nice. Hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Yes, I am testing. I'm working on this creature collecting roguelike, and I have added some upgrades that I'm now testing. And I was just explaining. Godot's going great. Like, I can't imagine going back now. I've used Unity before, and I'm very happy with Godot now. And has all the features that I like. Keeps on improving. Wouldn't change to. Really, no. I mean, I said I've been using Unity for. Don't let me lie. 12 years. Until last year. I've used a few other. I used RPG Maker, also in between. But yeah, with all the changes recently and their monetization directions, I was like, nah, thanks. I'm gonna go to the open source engine, and yeah, Godot works quite well. It works on my 15-year-old computer. The game, like, it's super performant. Or at least like the 2D games that I'm making, and that is very nice. I'm very happy with it. I don't know how it works with Teams. Oh, thank you so much. Glad you like it. Yes, I make, except for the music, so far everything myself. So I draw the animals myself. And now we want to test. Do we want to capture this one? But first we have to weaken it a little. Everything is a bit loud, maybe. Turn down the volume so I don't scream in your ears. So, how's it going for you? How's game design going? Recently had another one who was also studying game research at the moment, which was also interesting to talk about. Oh yeah, another addition that we made now. If you look at our bind chart, it now tells you. Yeah, it's tough. It's a roguelike. It has to be hard when you don't have the upgrades yet. So yeah, I just implemented that. The tooltip for your bind chart now shows the current probability of catching. So currently it is 42. The answer to everything. Oh no, critical hit. Not right. Not right in the beginning. As an Amber, get your shit together. Okay. Ooh. 4. Worked as a QA in a couple of games, but going to full developer picture. Yeah. The time I don't even know where to start. Yeah, QA is super important, but it's also scratches only the surface of what is being done, right? Because you get the end product, so to speak. But yeah, all the meetings, all the planning, all the project management. Okay, 58%. Take the chance. I have to change this animation still because it looks too much like Pokemon. No! It broke out. Why did I make it so difficult? Why am I dying? If we just started the round. It's much easier to test stuff when it's already implemented. Yeah. No, not to say that QA isn't also difficult, because you have to get into the very specific mindset and thinking to do good QA, so it's also very difficult, and also being resistant to repetitiveness. Unless you're like my wife and automate everything. Can we survive this? I don't think so. Well, we're also not throwing up some shields, so that could also help, but I don't think we will. Yeah, we're already getting 4 damage. Yep. We are losing the first fight of the run. incredible. Well, we did my best. There we go. Okay, let's start that again. What you say, the thing is that you currently have more trouble to develop or implement. So implementation was, for the most part, pretty easy. Like getting the core gameplay loop in and the features in was very quickly done. The thing that now takes a lot of work is the actual balancing and meta progression, which I'm struggling with right now, as not enough people are playtesting it yet. I have a playtest on Steam, but like few of the people who register for it play, and none of them give any feedback, so it's not very helpful for me. So now I have to like guess at how to improve the loop. So there are 3 regions right now and 3 bosses, so now we're getting into like finer details. Well, like playing the game and giving any kind of feedback always helps, like saying if something feels too difficult or too easy, or if like I have a lot of items and a lot of tricks that I just threw in there to get something started, so there might be some tricks or techniques that you can teach the animals, for example, that are completely useless in comparison to other things. So just knowing these things, because there's just a sheer amount of little content bits already that every combination is hard to track. So yeah, just playing and being like, yeah, that works and that doesn't work and this is stupid, or well, not this is stupid maybe, but this doesn't work so great, or too hard, or I don't understand that. Alright, why did I go here? That was dumb. Ooh, a Najmagi, it's a new one. So I've had a few people play it, but an earlier version. Yeah, oops, that was the wrong button. Much appreciated. I can just give you exit right away. I have it open right here. There you go. So yeah, the thing that I currently need is just any sort of response from players. I have some responses and feedbacks from blind players, because I also have a blind mode, so that helps. But getting feedback from a lot of different people, different player styles. The power of 2 screens, you know? There's the game and there's my Steam interface. Just have to hit a button. Okay. See, it always pays to participate in streams. You chat and you get fast track treatment. Okay, let's take it a little easy this time. Yeah, I have a Discord also. Ugh. Let me see if it works. Yes, it works. Ended. Also, why does the window always disappear when I tab out? Seems to be very confused. Yeah, double bonus. Okay, let's see if we have more luck now. Capturing this with our companion. Hey! We have our companion. We have a Najmaki. Just new, brand new and shiny. Oh, and we have 2 sort of dope tricks. But we have neither a wisdom type nor a fury type Animon, so I guess we just have to guess which one we'll get. So, oh, the details give me so much information now. That should give me cost stuff. It does not. It does so here, but not. Yeah, it should give cost. Let's take healing drops. I like healing drops. Ooh. Stop. banishing my stuff. Okay. Now we have a Nojmagi, which we cannot heal though. Now, let's give it some XP. Yes. Thank you. I like the name too. It sounds fancy and energetic. Well, the inspiration is like number one inspiration is clearly Pokemon, which I loved growing up, but felt a bit that the series grew stale. And I really liked in the previous one, in Sword and Shield, there was like this roguelike dungeon mode that you could do with friends, which I thought was brilliant, but like was only a side mode in the game. But I thought like this had so much potential and so fun. And then there's Poke Rogue, which is also popular, but like, you know, just using Nintendo assets, which is illegal. So I was like, yeah, okay, I always want to make my own Pokemon game, and I like roguelites, so let's try it. And then I threw in some dice mechanics too, because I like those too. So I just combined things that I like, basically. Which I guess a lot of games come into existence by developers combining the things that they like. Okay. And yeah, I was laid off last year. I had a job at a different studio, and then this project kind of came spontaneously. Like, it wasn't really planned or something. It was more like, all right, I'm unemployed. The job market is not great right now, so what can I do while I look for things? So I just gonna start that project, and then I don't know, it grew into like my main thing now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hiding like my Pokemon inspiration. I want like this to be a love letter to Pokemon games, also where I played the beginning so many times in Red because I played on my friend's Game Boy and I wasn't allowed to save. So the beginning was also most exciting because you don't know what you're getting and what you're catching this time. And with the roguelite formula, you can always have this, like starting from scratch and having a new team, and every time a different team, and it feels like always this new kind of exploration. And yeah, Slay the Spire is also partially in it. Like the map is based on a tutorial from Godot, Slay the Spire, basically. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, the industry is currently difficult to get in or to stay in even, but I will recover. So I don't know, by the time you're done, you might have recovered again. But there's plenty of room in between, like the huge studios and the solo devs is like the extreme. And next year it might have recovered. We don't know. It's going since it's been in this crazy state since what, 2 years ago. So that's bound to be some change soon. At least I have hopes. I mean, a lot of high-profile people that got laid off will probably start their own companies, and these new companies will need people. So there will be a bit of a delay until those new companies have been start up. Hey, Yabo! Welcome, hi! How's it going? I mean, this is just guesses, right? Like, I can't say for sure this is how it's gonna work. But, for example, me, I was fed up with the industry, so I am starting my own studio now. Granted, by myself, but I also don't know how, like, once I release this, the next project might include 1 or 2 more people, I don't know. but this might be exactly the thing that's happening with a lot of devs right now, starting their new studio. Today's slow. I'm good. Today was slow in a different way. I had to get up at 6 to drive to a different city to get my appointment to get my ADHD medication prescription, because the only psychological medical people that I got a slot in is in a different city, because here's everything is full. So that was fun. But now I'm back. I have my prescriptions, so I'm gonna start taking the meds again tomorrow. And that's good. Oh, and we won. That's also good. But yeah, the weather is also weird, so it feels kind of slow. Alright, we have defensive strike, which is great. We have squirt, but we can't learn that, so let's go for defensive strike. And teach it to... Should we teach it to Kabu or to Najmagi? So defensive strike deals damage and also gives us shield, so it's a good balanced trick. I think both already have power, so they don't necessarily need a defensive technique, but being able to attack and to defend in one move is kind of nice. Now let's go for Kalbu, because we might get mystery tricks soon. Do we have anything else? Oh no, this is all very bad. I don't think we're gonna survive this with 0 healing. And here I wanted to test the healing, the kiosk, the hammam. No! I'm looking special life on VFX. There seems to be something with a high demand. Maybe also work on animations, cutscenes to expand the portfolio, but my goal is to make some Hadokens and ultra powerful lasers and stuff. Oh yeah, the juicy bits. Definitely helpful and needed. Sometimes a bit underappreciated, I feel, at least in some groups. VFX falls often into similar pits like game design. Like someone can do this also on the side, you know, like sound design and VFX and game design. There's always this, yeah, this person can also do that. But it's super valuable to have a good VFX designer. Not only because things look better, they also run more smoothly. Because they figure out the magic of having like these amazing particles at like almost no performance cost, which is mind-bogglingly cool. Nice, I'll be moving on to that sort of thing for my game soon. Yes. What that thing? I already forgot what I said. Good thing I start to take my ADHD medication tomorrow. Oh, you mean VFX and stuff? Ah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I love VFX. I have only some super rudimentary effects in here, but some are quite nice. I love the Godot shader site. Place to look more into environment and character art, and sometimes even UI, but VFX is kind of the polished part. Just pay attention. Yeah, it's that like good design, good VFX you don't notice because it blends in and it makes you feel the effects, but not cognitively, like you're not aware of it. It's like good game design you barely notice. You notice bad game design or bad level design. It's also with UI and graphic design. It's like if you do it right, you don't see it. Okay, what are we doing? Wow, that was a lot of strong. Good video editor. If they do the job right, they don't get the credit. Yeah, fun. Or like oh yeah, Kojima. Kojima is incarnated. and incorporated, I guess. Okay. Snap that frog and let's put on some shields. Yeah, I tried to get into Kojima games, just can't. I tried Death Stranding, and I have this pet peeves with if the names are too obvious, like the way characters are named. I cannot deal with. I can barely watch Frieren right now, the anime, because the names are so in your face obvious German. I can barely watch it, but with Death Stranding, it was like the president of the USA was called America, and the delivery girl was called Fragile, and then there's that Die Hard man, because his favorite movie is Die Hard. Like, I just can't handle this kind of naming. Hello, I'm Hardman. Die Hard man. It is amazing. That's why I power through it. I love it so much. Like, I haven't been this excited for an anime since Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I'm super excited for it. But every time new characters appear with their name, I mean, a character literally was called Fork, like the cutlery. Like, this is Fork, and then there are characters where you're supposed to not immediately know if they're evil, and they're called, like, literally, one was called Liar and the other one was called Evil. But in German. Like, okay. Be obvious. Training is full of VFX, and the thing is basically seamless. Thing made in Returnal, for example, was made through a particle system on Housemarque's engine. Oh yeah. Returnal is on my list. I want to play it so badly. But I can't afford any games right now because I lost my job and this game is not out yet to pay any bills. So yeah, if you want to support me, there's a Ko-Fi link. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Then I can afford video games again. But yeah, I'm so amazed by when games pull this off, like being such high depth graphics but running super smoothly. I can always notice when I play things on my Xbox Series S, the smaller one, the weaker one. And I can immediately tell which games are really well optimized. For example, one game was so stuttery, I couldn't play it. But then, which one was it? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I didn't enjoy that much. I was not the big Assassin's Creed player, but that was incredibly smooth on that hardware. Play it, and when you play it, think about everything you're seeing and having in mind. Your environment is built on particles. I am like, this blows my mind already just by reading it. It's crazy. I haven't read up much into their tech. That sounds crazy. And I love roguelikes, and I love it has like time loop story, right? Which I'm a huge sucker for. Oh, we are tide locked. Look at my new icons here up there. I made them. They're shinier now and not like stock icons I found on the internet like before. Whoop whoop. And yeah, speaking of VFX, here's one of the great shaders that I got on GodotShaders.com. The water shader. It's very nice. So nice. Yeah, I can give a shout out. I should give a shout out. Let me find it. Godot Shaders, GodotShaders.com, and water. Let me find the correct one. Water surface. Canvas. It was canvas item. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Yes. Okay, let me throw in the link. There. So yeah, this looks get a lot. So, yeah, the status condition in Soulblaze work a bit differently. I wanted to play around with the dice more. So when you get tide locked, so I have 2 stacks of tide lock, which is basically the water level. So if I am tide locked and I roll, or I have tide and I roll below the tide level, the dice go underwater basically, and I can't use them. So I cannot, that's caught by the tide, I cannot use this because it's underwater. I can re-roll this now and roll above the water level and now use them. But if you keep applying tide, at some point the tide becomes so higher than your dice value, and then you always run underwater, except for when you roll a double. A double will special and basically gets you out of there. And I have a lot of these things playing around with dice because I don't want the dice to just be a little gimmick to pay for your things. The dice are also part of your strategic kit. So you can also equip different types of dice. So you have as many types as you have animal types, and if you match those, you also get different effects, and you can upgrade your dice to the next higher level at the end of. If you defeat a boss, you can decide if you want to get another d4, a 4-sided die, or if you want to upgrade 2 of your die to a, in this case they would become a d6, so a 6-sided die. There you see, they both technically would be underwater, but since I rolled a double, they, yeah, and now since I don't have a double anymore, this one is going swimming. Oh yeah, more doubles, give me all the doubles. Yeah. Can you get 20? No, not yet, maybe one day. So currently we have d4, d6, d8 in the game. As assets, d10 is planned, so your Anemone level is also tied to your dice. So 10 is the maximum level. Eventually I want to have a d12, and then we'll see if we have a d20. Oh, yeah, we will have a d20. Yes, at some point. Oh no, I pressed mouse. No, I have to use the mouse on this interface. Okay, brace, jump attack. Oh yeah, jump attack, jump attack, jump attack is good. Jump attack has a high crit chance. Okay, we survived this. How did we survive this? Let's give jump attack to Calbo, and we don't need pout anymore. Okay, oh no. There's healing up there, but there's also trainer. Okay, wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. Oh, we still have tide. Damn it. And we didn't get any extra items. Nope. Huh. Reroll. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Do we want to get 2? What's on the to-do list today? So it's like late afternoon here, so I have sort of finished my to-do list, and now I'm testing. So what was on my list was adding 2 more upgrades that I had planned. One is being able to improve the healing capabilities of that healing room, like the campfire equivalent to Slay the Spire. You can upgrade basically outside of the runs. And something else I did. What did I do? Some other I added more potions. Oh no. Oh, we have a jump attack. Take that, little bunny. What else? Yeah, since I had to go this morning, I had to go to the clinic. So I only had half a day. I know we're burning and underwater. Oh no. Come on, give me a 2. No, not the 1. Anything but the 1. We're so gonna die, you know? Oh, hello. We have a band candidate. All right. Yeah, I do have a to-do list. I use Codex, and there are some cards. Banhammer was swift. Oh yeah, not even a second for bots. Uh-oh. We are gonna die because we're burning, so no matter what we're doing, just can't get the... Yep. There we go. But we have Nashmagi, so... We can afford Starcloak, which heals us a little bit. Oh, a decent amount. And gives us a shield, so we might be able to survive. But only just. Oh, and we're burning again. Who made this game so difficult? Stupid developer. No! Why do I keep rolling once? Okay. Snap. Oh. I added a new animation. As you can see at the status bar top left. I added an animation that if you gain like a fire stack, for example, then it has a little bounce animation, but I think it now happens every time. Yeah, every time the status changes. Excuse me? Oh, jeez. Well, how about we are fucked? Because we are gonna do 4 damage, which is just... Oh, we might... Oh yeah, it looks like we have survived one more turn, potentially. But there's also one wild animal that we have to survive. So... But at least Najmagi can heal. Oh my god, there's a second one! Shit, I forgot. Good thing I made this game and to know what's happening. Fabulous. Okay, can do this. Nope, we're dead. Are we? Yeah, Singe. There's this bug that I can't figure out. Is that some techniques sometimes show no damage review. And I don't know why. It has something to do with when they swap in. But... Okay. Oh shit. I didn't reset my marbles. I should have lost my marbles before this. Oh, I still have the debug marbles, which is 864. Oh well, let's just pretend we have like 15. Which is probably roughly the amount I would have now. Okay, so what we want is... Why does this do this weird behavior? Anyway. Start items, increase the cap, starting consumables, this is what we want. And can probably not afford the second one. That's okay. Let's pretend we can. We're the developer, we're allowed to cheat. And now, this is a new feature, is now that I had the companion shard and I captured Najmagi with the companion shard, I now have Najmagi as an additional starter. So I can pick them now. And if I want a different one, I can release them, get the shard back, and use that then. Okay, what we want to test actually is the hammam, the healing spring. So let's try to get there. Oh look, Nashmagi against Nashmagi. And we get a double right away. How pure. The ones. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wow. So the mystery. So whenever you pay a colored die to a trick of the same color, it triggers the specific effect of that type. So in this case, we paid a mystery die onto a mystery technique, which has the effect entropy, and entropy rerolls a random of your dice, if you have any. So now I don't like the one, and I'm out of rerolls. So if I use this, then I messed up because this is not a mystery trick. And this was a lesson for what not to do, friends. It was completely on purpose. Ha ha ha. Well, anyway, if I had used that on Starknoke, as I intended, then it would have rerolled the other die and might have gotten us out of the one. So you're dead though. Let's reroll. Oh, here. Nope. Yep. Alright, we have power, we have vine whip thing, and you know what, vine whip. Another one. Maybe it's a cool one. It's this snail. We have items now, right? Yes. Ah, the new icon. Yeah, it works quite well. I mean, I have to draw all the other ones now too. Not sure though if the rotation works so well. Maybe it should just be standing. But maybe not. Okay. Oh, we did take a patience technique, a green one, so we can actually try to capture them. And now 58%. Oh, lucky us today. Melt. Okay. Now, the hammam has dynamic text now, so it might be wrong. Nope, it's correct. Your animals heal 50% of the max HP. Which good. We get 3 solar cola. Also 50%. Maybe it's too high for the starting level, but but we want to get 3 solar colas because 3 is better. Then we have some in reserve. Then we enemy party handler. Enemy party handler. Oh, look, took a while until we got our first bug, so that's good. What's the bug message? Invalid access to property on key enemy party handler on a base object of type previously freed. Yes, okay, where is... probability text. Okay, it's looking for what I thought. Wait. In combat. This is only if in combat. Prop text. Okay, we do it like this. Probability text is this, and then if in combat, then probability text, then we set it to this. Until here. Okay, so the problem is that, and I added newly that the tooltip of the bind chart shows you the current probability for catching, but I forgot that you can also look at the tooltip of the bind chart out of combat, and the probability is calculated based on your enemy's HP, but when you are on the map you don't have an enemy, so it's looking for the HP of a non-existent enemy. But we already have something to check for if we are in combat or not. So if we are in combat, then we set the probability, the current probability text. If not, it just remains empty. And then, yeah, it will just add this empty. So I hope we can. Yep, there we go. Now it works. A vine whip. One for you. And now I can show you what I talked about earlier. So here's our dice loadout. So currently we have two. Nope, they're mystery die. Two mystery die, because our starter is a mystery type. But now we also have a patience type, which is the snail Halazum we just captured. And you can see their abilities down there. So these die trigger their die effects when you pay a trick with the same color. So if I pay a purple technique, a purple trick with a purple dice, then one of my dice remaining die gets rerolled. If I pay a green technique with a green die, then it starts to grow. And then if I don't immediately execute the trick, then it becomes stronger, because patience. So now we mix them. So we have one for each. And now we actually want to switch, because Halazum is patience and patience, as we can see here. To the right, patience beats mystery. Oh no. Right, I changed it. Patience beats mystery and mystery beats wisdom. So wisdom. So this was dumb. We should have stayed with Wait, oh no, but I didn't actually update it in the code. So grass is still good against water, so yeah, I totally plant this. Well, my blue light glasses are nice, but they're also like always reflecting too much of the screen. Alright, now you can see our vine whip grew. You can see the damage breakdown here. So we have 2 base damage plus 1 from the double roll and plus 1 from grow. So if we leave it there, then it will keep growing. Yeah, it's 5 now. Mm-hmm. Shoot. I guess we can use it twice now. That defeats it. And then we pay 1 headbutt. Great. And then we let it grow again, and we give us a shield. And we get 3 shield, because that also gets the damage bonus. Ow. Oh no, we're tied. Tied again. Ah, but it reached its maximum. That's not so great. Wait. Okay. Let it grow. Highest level currently is 10. Because your experience is tied to your die. You only see I got 3 and 4 experience, so every time you roll above your animal's level you gain XP. And since oh no, actually I think there's only D8s currently in the game, so level 8 is the maximum right now since you cannot roll above an 8. But I will have D10s, like they are. I have to buy the assets from the pack, from the same pack that I use those dice from, and then I can actually get to the max level. But yeah, that's what I meant when I said like I wanted dice to have more. That's why you now have to, when you defeat a boss, you have to strategically pick, do you want more dice, which drastically increases the chance of rolling a double, which gives you a lot of bonuses, or do you upgrade your die, which then lets your stronger animals get more XP because you roll above the level again. So that kind of, I hope, balancing out the choice, because at the beginning people would always take more dice because it was just objectively better to have more dice instead of having higher dice. But now you have to sort of choose, because once my animals are level 4 currently, they cannot gain any more experience because they cannot roll above a 4 with a d4. And we definitely need a reroll button here. I need to buy that upgrade. So you need to make that upgrade so you can add rerolls to the loot. Treasure! Refreshing one. Friendship bracelet. Yeah. Friendship bracelet gives my animons that are on the bench also 50%. I know you're the whole studio for Soulblaze, but what is your main role in game dev? I'm a narrative and game designer, because the game designer that's my profession basically. So if I was on a team before, I worked as a game designer and a narrative designer. But I acquired all other skills on the way, so yes, now I do everything. But if I had to choose, narrative design is where my heart is. Like finding the connections between the game elements that tell a story and why things work or not. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm noticing. Yeah, this game is actually quite non-narrative for me. Like, this is a not so typical game for me. It's very gameplay heavy, but there is story, and I plan to add it as little lore bits and journal entries that you find, because there is an epic story. Because there's humans who tried to create a god, and the god failed and shattered into 1,000 pieces. And these pieces became the Animans. And that's why the aspects of characteristics, with curiosity, wisdom, fury, because I basically try to make a god comprise of all the things that what makes you human, and a single being cannot contain like all the facets of emotions. So it just exploded, and now you have basically the character traits as their own elements as Animans running around, and you're trying to fix that somehow. But I'm still working out the details, so that's just a little sneak peek. Because I love story, and I don't think I will ever be able to do a game that has zero story. There will always be little details and story bits that you can find, even if you have to puzzle it together. Okay, do we want to get max shield? Yes, we give Halazum max shield, because Halazum has defensive trait. cheapo. We have a duplicate. I specifically coded that it doesn't have duplicates. Fine, because I'm story narrative guy too. Yeah! Remote high five. Going for VFX because I find the writing career really hard for a Brazilian to get into. We barely have a games industry here, and it's really cool to see a narrative designer doing a bunch of other stuff because they're hard to learn. Yeah. Yeah, I did learn a lot of other things because I never had like narrative design on my resume in that form. Like, if I couldn't apply really as a narrative designer because I don't have much to point to except for this one game, Code 7, which I worked on before, which was my own studio. So then of course it's hard to prove that you are a good narrative designer and writer if it's your own studio, because then like I could tell them anything. I mean, the game still has high reviews and people like the writing, but it's harder to apply as narrative designer if the only actual narrative work you did was your own game. So that's why I always ended up applying as a game designer, because there I have more games where I can say, yep, I did the game design here. But yeah, but there are some bigger titles that came out of Brazil, no? I'm putting a high demand every year, kinda hard, yeah. Wasn't Papa and Yo, was that not from Brazil? And I just saw a game on Blue that's not you, is it the who makes the ET in Brazil game? A couple like Dodgeball Academia, Mullet, Mad Jack just got into Game Pass. Oh yeah, nice. Do we want another upgrade? Another upgrade. Max HP. Actually, max HP is not that great if you can. Maybe. Najmagi, because you can heal. But yeah, I also had the feeling that it's really hard to get into narrative design. Because narrative design is also in between, right? Like if you're a writer, it's easier to say, because like you can say, I did all the dialogues or all the story from that game. But a narrative designer is like neither a writer and neither a game nor a game designer. But super important, but it's like in the gap between the two. And it's even harder to point at what you're doing. Okay, no, I keep forgetting. So it goes. Okay, we have the first boss. We made it to the boss. We are stocked on potions, so that go fucking hell. Oh no, a jump attack. That was quick. So saw a job opening these days in which they requested you to have published a book as a writer. I mean, that's overkill. I don't know any game narrative designer who also published a book. Okay, we let this grow. Can we? We are in danger. Level SI is asking these days. That's crazy. Like, it's like like asking an animator to like, yeah, please show us the movie you made. Why book? It's a completely different field. Just because you're a writer for video games, like it's so different. Like an amazing writer for a book writer could be a terrible writer for a game because it's so different. Like interactive writing is so different. They're basically asking for Sam Lake, which is graduated in English literature. I mean, to be fair, I did write a novel and self-published it, so it does happen occasionally, but that's so rare. And they said, like, it's not an indication. A good novelist could be a terrible game writer, and vice versa. Why is this? Okay, give me a shield. We are gonna take 12 damage. We have 4 shields, so that's good. Let this grow to 4. Ooh, it's time for Solar Cola, is it not? Yeah. Yes, we gotta level up. But still. Let's use a Solar Cola. And then this is ready. And it is 5 for 2, which is pretty good. Oh shit. We're gonna take 16 damage. Plus 5. Yeah. I think we're cooked. Oh no, with the shields we could take 16 damage, 21 damage, minus 4 shields. We are just surviving it. Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn, we have so many potions. Oh god. Inventory. Not sure if we can keep this up. Who made this boss so hard? This shield. Netflix is another with a bad habit to select writers. They only accept pitches. Recommendations, they won't work with you if someone there doesn't. Oh fuck, we're dead. Doesn't know you. Yeah. Yeah, you know the dev. Woo! But honestly, that's so annoying about the games industry too. That you have to know people. Like I don't want to like take your enthusiasm or anything, but it's like I had 13 years of work experience and shipped 2 games, and it's even then it's also was hard. I mean, granted, it's currently more difficult than it also was before. But the jobs that I got was because I knew someone, and not like I had a pretty decent resume. But knowing someone is just the most important thing. So even more than what you're doing right now is like networking, knowing the people, exchanging with other devs. Like it's so crucial. And we lost. To be fair, hiring is a hard task, but easier if you already worked with them. You know someone who has, yeah. You've worked on Pillars of Eternity 2, Atomic Heart, Oh, QA, you did QA on Pillars of Eternity 2, that's so cool! One of them different QA roles, and still it's hard to get into the industry, so yeah, I got, okay. Yeah, it's so weird, right? And so many skilled people, and I once got declined because like I don't have experience with larger teams, they said, which was kind of strange. Because I did work with, okay, not large teams, but like 12 people. It's also not a small team. So it's so weird sometimes what the requirements are. Oh, Banner Saga. That's so cool. Those are so good titles. Okay. Good. Now. We've done a thing. We have fixed a thing. Oh yeah. This and this. we edit new key art to main menu. And then what did we do here? Oh yeah, we fixed that. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this seems to be just some reference update. The translation and testing for them, a couple of mobile games too, and so that's really cool. And still it's difficult. I'm sorry that it is so stupid. Fixed issue with find short probability tool tip on map screen. Okay, let's push this into the cloud. I'm afraid of windows like that with code and stuff. Yeah. I've only dabbled in them just a little bit most of my time, and then like I think last year I really dove into it, and then when I was unemployed I bought a course for Godot and just went like binge watched it basically. And yeah, now I wouldn't say I'm a good coder, but I can code now. And it's a running game, so I take that as a win. Error calling from signal, stat change to callable margin container. Okay, where is that? Cannot convert one argument from object to object. Well, that is helpful. Stat changed. Anemone and bool. Which one is it? Anemone and bool. Update stat bonus display. Update stat bonus display. So we are having a signal that emits something. But it isn't. It is anemone. Yeah. But as soon as the car just runs at maximum 1 mile per hour, then what's under the hood does become important. So as long as it's running and working, even if it's terrible code, I guess it's fine. And messy code works, but like as soon as you come into performance issues because of the code, then bad code is a problem. But yeah, you get far with messy code. Parents, people love it. Yeah, but if you don't notice anything, yeah, I give you that. Okay, but I don't. This makes no sense. Stat changed. Cannot convert one argument from object to object, but which object to which object? They're both anemones. On stat change. No, oh, it's on stat changed what we're looking for. But it is the same. We have anemone. Which is type anemone. We have level up, which is type bool. It's literally the same. Stat changed. Anemone bool. Emit. Self, anemone, self. It makes no sense. Technique handler. Technique handler in 3.17. Technique handler. Oops. Technique handler. 317 target. Target is Anemone. It is so difficult. Is it empty maybe? Target is set to I don't know. Oh yeah, but we wanted to add, I can fix this later. It's boring to watch me fix bugs. My head will remember, yeah. Also, stay hydrated, kids, it's important. Then, let's add a reroll upgrade, shall we? Reroll or several consumable items that you can buy in the shop. Both I want to do, but I think I can only do one today. Let's try the reroll. So let's open the chest. And the chest screen spawns shop card components. 3 of those. So then under this let's add a V-Box container. Add the chest in here. No, we want this to be in the center. Beautiful. And then another H-Box container. And here we have a label. And the label says 1 time. Oh, we also want this to be in the center. And a button. So this button will be the reroll button. And reroll loot. Give it a bit of space. Even buttons need some space. And maybe we want a margin container to throw this in with a correct, which is a bit much. No, it should be, but this should not stretch. 200, 100. Doesn't look nice, does it? It does not look nice. Okay, center container. This we put in the label, and then we put in a cost component. Nope, a extract. And here we put in the cost background, which should ignore size. Fit aspect, but fit height, nope. Fit width, nope. 50, 100. Stretch. Nope. Why? Never understand why. Oops. Why would you not stretch? Because you're center controller. Center. That's okay. And we give you a minimum size. Minimum size of 75. 75. Good. Change this to a margin control. Now we can stretch it. Except for the label, which should be in the center. Beautiful. And now we can give this a margin to overlap just a little bit. Margin right 50. Oh, minus 50. Ah, shoot. It's the B. Z10 and Z11. There we go, and now we have to make the button a bit so it doesn't. Why is it so big? It's so big. Excuse me. 25? Yeah. Maybe we don't need the color rec then. Minus 75. Minus 100. Good. And if we put this out, yep. Perfect, and the button should have the other variants. Button alternative. The special button treatment. And then we want some separation in here. Separation anxiety. Oh, that's too much anxiety. There you go. Oh, somehow it doesn't feel centered though. Okay, because we need to add. We need something to add on the right side that gives it. Yep, that centers it. Because it's 100 pixels on the left side, and then we need that same on the right side, even though it's just empty space. That's fine though, now it looks good. And separation. Actually, we don't need those in a VBox container. We can, oh my god. Can put these at the, oh my god, why are you stretching? Why is it so big? Where's the button? What happened? What is it that makes you so big? Texture rack? There we go. That was weird. And then we just give it a little offset. And then we can reroll. Hello, Lucky Trickster, welcome. Morning for you, evening for me, or yeah, afternoon. late afternoon. How is your morning? I hope it's splendid. And now we call this re-roll amount label. Access this. Nice. We love to be some like audio backdrop. It's always was what I dream my stream to be, where I'm just babbling on like a second screen to someone with my weird thoughts and my weird bugs that I don't understand, and maybe just some background audio. Texture act, yes, and we call this the reroll mount container, which also needs a. So got you on another screen. Yes, I'm another screen kind of stream. Actually, why is the button stretching? You want to do this manually. 40? Yeah. There you go. That's better. Hey, PB Hot Dog TV! Welcome. Oh, hey! Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. It's a party, yeah. I haven't had that many people in chat like forever or at all. Maybe at my D&D. What? No way. Thank you so much. I did not expect anything like that. Much appreciated. Is there any fancy thing I can show you as a thank you? I can show you my dog. Dragon! Yeah, subscriptions always merits my dog. Oh, we're being lazy. We're being dragon. You have to show your face for a new subscriber. Here you go, boy. Thank you. Oop. Look at his face. He is a little cutie. He's also confused. He's confused because the ground is gone. But that's okay. We get tummy rubs. But that's fine. So Dragon says thank you so much for the subscription. It means a lot. And from the money I will just buy him more treats. He will be so happy. Oh, big yawn. We done? Go back? Or do you want a code now? Maybe he can solve this problem. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, now you met Dragon. Hooray! That reminds me now I have to update my tax information on Twitch because nobody has subscribed like in such a long time that I have neglected this. So what a nice opportunity to do that. Now I have motivation to do that. Alright. Great. What was I doing? So yeah, how are you all doing, new people? What you up to? So we already had Loki Trickster is at work. We have different time zones here, right? Like all spread out. Okay, we have this button. I can also give you a code now for everyone who's here. What is the code? It is cool. 525. Oh god, I have to look it up. Let me look it up. Doop doop. There. Good thing I looked it up. I would have put it in wrong. Here. Code for the game. So if you type this game in, this code in at the starter selection, you get a little fire squirrel, which has a cool quirk. It gains a shield for every 10 items in your inventory, so it's called Hoarder. So if you hoard items, then it gets more shields because it basically builds a wall out of your items, which I think is kind of cute. I like abilities that are like visual, like you can imagine what is happening. That's why I like a lot of Magic the Gathering cards when they are like themed around a thing, because they always have the rules that are very vivid. The subscriber squirrel. I mean, anyone can redeem this, but yeah, now that you mention it, I should probably have a subscriber exclusive Anemon. I am so not prepared for Twitch subscribers. I'm sorry, but I'm working on a Patreon exclusive Anemon, so I should probably also have a Twitch exclusive Anemon that then subscribers. Can you send messages just as subscribers? Probably, right? But I think I can have a Discord role for those set up and then send them code there. And just keep in mind the codes currently don't save, so you have to apply it every time you start the game. Unfortunately, I still have to, because I haven't figured out yet if that should be part of your save game, because sometimes those codes are temporary, like seasonal codes, and then they should expire. So I haven't figured that out yet, just so you know. Currently you have to type that in every time you want the squirrel if you start the game new. Like if it's the same session and you start to run, it's still there. But yeah, we have a button, we have a texture rect, which keeps us the same button here. Reroll button. And now we assign this to reroll container, the reroll amount label, the reroll button. Great. And then we have to create a new function. So when we press, so what we're doing for those that joined just now, so what I'm working on is a creature collecting roguelite, and we have a screen of treasure chest that spits out 3 randomly drawn techniques. They're called tricks in this game, so like basically like TMs in Pokemon, which you can teach your Anemons, and they're random. And of course sometimes you have bad luck because you like have a water Anemon and then you get 3 fire techniques, which sucks. So now I'm implementing a reroll loot button, so you can buy the upgrade that adds a reroll button to the screen. So you'd be like, oh no, I don't want 3 fire tricks, I'm gonna reroll this with this handy button that we're now implementing. And so we make on reroll loot test. We also want var loot rerolls integer, which we set at the start. But for now we can set it to fine. Later. First let's implement on reroll loot pressed. Then basically first we clean for card in chest content. In chest content get children. So first we have to delete all the loot cards that we have already. So Card Q3. Just put it up and it talked to me and I was like, who that? That's the hint for the screen reader mode for blind players. That's why it has to start with an audio cue, because they need to know how to activate that mode before it is activated. That's why the game greets you. But yeah, you can play the entire game blind. It has a full screen reader support, reads everything, and has different ways of inspecting things. Because I try to do my best with accessibility. I also have color sliders for people with color visual impairment. What's the term? But that's a better term than color blindness. Yeah, it catches you by surprise at the beginning because it's like very loud and cold to AI voice. But yeah. Yeah, my previous game, Code 7, was a text adventure. That was the first game where me and my partner back at the time made the screen reader mode, like the entire game. And that was really cool as an experience to make it myself, but also to see like a whole bunch of people who like get access to your game that just couldn't play the game. Like, and that's like just sad for me to think that there are people who cannot enjoy a game because like of a small barrier, or somewhat small. I mean, some things are harder to implement than others, but a game like this that already is so text heavy, so a lot of all skills are already explained and described in text form, so I had to just read them out. And I also have settings for, so all the elements have the colors, like blue for water and such, but it can be hard to see for people with color blindness, and so there are sliders. They can just adjust the colors to contrast that they prefer, and I also added icons to all the elements, so the color is not the only piece of information that you need, because a well-designed user interface does not rely on just one sense to understand the information. So you should never rely something just with color or just with the icon. The best experience is if you combine two things, that if one doesn't work. Oh right, I don't have Spotify Premium anymore. Well, here's your advertisement. Wow, this went on for 1 hour and 40 without an advertisement? Okay. I can live with that ratio, actually. Yeah. Our games and such. I also like to go to Tamagotchi or VPet style streams since it aligns with one of my projects. Oh, you're also making like what, a pet care or like a creature collecting game? Oh, do you know? Tell me more. Okay, so we delete all. Right, let's see, where do we get the number for how much loot? Loot amount. I guess we can just call this, right? Can just call this again. Let's try that. Get loot. Input receiver. Input receiver. Oh, I have that. I have a VPet manager I'm working on. Just Twitch integrate and you can raise them. I am basing them off the Digimon Tamagotchi. That's so cool. That's really cool. If you have a link, you feel free to drop it in chat. That sounds intriguing. I always like to boost other creature game devs, either creature collecting or pet management. So what are you What are you working? What are you making it in? Which engine? Okay, and now on ready, we say on reroll. No, reroll loot. Reroll button pressed. Connect on reroll. What? Use. Yeah. Nice. Godot, folks, unite. Oh yeah, I definitely have Twitch integration on my list. Like, I really want to I think there are like 1 or 2 plugins that do that already. Gift. Oh yeah, that's one of them I found. So how is it? Do you recommend it? Is it like easy to set up? Because I also want to, I haven't decided yet what exactly the chat can do. I was thinking about that if they type an Animon name often enough, that raises the chances that the streamer will encounter it in the next node. So that somehow they can, if they want a specific Animon encounter, they can chant together basically. That would be funny, but also it's not enough to engage. It grows old quickly. Pretty easy once I sat down and just started playing around with seeing what does what. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely have to implement this before the next Steam Fest. Does this scene work separately? Can we test it here? Not sure though. No, can't work because we don't have the input manager. Yeah. We don't have the input manager, so I have to start a run. I'm working on getting the setup guide written, getting screenshots, and need to grab footage of the various interactions and evolutions. Yeah, documentation is always. I started a wiki too.
Enable text to speech with V.
So much manual work. I like applied for, because it's hosted somewhere, and there's a plugin to like access a spreadsheet for your like Animon information stuff, but I have to get this verified first. But it's pretty much finished. That's nice. Oh, there's a chest down there. Touch Maggie. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Don't tell anyone. Bams. So strong. Game developer superpower. Nope. And now chest. Oh. You shouldn't start with that. Why did you start with that? That is strange. But now we have a save state here. On reroll pressed, but this only happens when it gets pressed. Why did it immediately add those twice? Oh, no, I know. It's because I added cards
Enable text to speech
in the editor. There they are to test. That makes sense. I should probably with cleaning those, but anyway. Yeah, Twitch integration. What else could I do? Something with dice. It's always funny if chat can make things harder for you or help you.
Enable text to
So I
speech.
kind of want to have two things. Although it can also get out of hand quickly, so maybe it's just supportive. I don't know. Okay. We cannot Why can we not touch the button? Focus mode. Focus mode all.
Achtung an alle Geschäftsführer, wenn Sie Ihre Markenpräsenz in Deutschland
Okay.
und in den Niederlanden erhöhen möchten.
I think we have somehow used up some sort of quota, and now we get advertisement. Guess we have to listen to Tallbeard's awesome soundtrack that's in the game. But why can we not ignore, just ignore, control, ignore, reroll button, stop, which is correct, ignore, 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 why, you know, let me press on the thing. I just want to reroll. I just want to reroll. I mean, I have to wrap up the stream soon anyway, because I
Enable
have
text to speech with V.
get my ADHD medication. Okay, but first, so you cannot see the mouse, which is super helpful, but I can see them on OBS, which is strange. And now we have music volume. Now you can hear the music from Tallbeard, which is kind of nice. Okay. Where's the mouse? There is the mouse. Okay, we cannot click on this. I don't know. This works. This works. This works, but not this. There must be something in front of it. Exit button, that's correct. That is correct. Wait, why is the V-Box? Oh yeah, we used that first, but not anymore. Control to have it centered. Reroll button. Maybe it is getting pressed, but we don't notice it. Reroll button pressed. Let's debug it here. Print. Press. Hello. Press hello. And glow. Ignore. Correct. Ignore. Let's try again. Mystery. Mystery.
Enable text to speech with V.
Guess we try again. Continue. For some reason, we can not. Might also be the full screen mode in Godot is also a bit. There's an offset when you play it full screen in the floating editor window.
Enable text to speech with V.
Why? Why can we not press the button? Okay, Let's go edit systematically. Tab indicator. Just turn that off. No. Turn off the whole margin container. Aha. Okay. So it's something in the margin container. Shopcard. Also already turned off. Tooltip component. Nope. Checkmark icon. Nope. Rarity container. Nope. Control. Whatever that is. Control. Nope. Oh yeah, I've seen your skit. I was thinking about it since I read it. The combination. I had just some very obvious thoughts, but they're like boring. Like sloth brentula. That's boring. Just thinking about something with arachnid sloth. Yeah. Sloth. I mean, you could look at what. Did you look up what the biological name is for sloth? You can. Sloth. A group of xenarthran mammals. Xenarthra. From ancient Greek xenos, xeno, is a major clade of placental mammals native to the Americas. There are 31 living species: the anteaters, tree sloths, and armadillos. I learned something today. So something with that. But they must have a specific kingdom, phylum, Chordata, Mammalia, superorder, order Pilosa. The order Pilosa is a clade of xenarthran placental mammals native to the Americas. It includes anteaters and sloths. Yeah, but what is just sloth? We have the Bradypus variegatus and the Coloipus hoffmanni. The two-toed sloth. It's cute. Megalosnidae. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Anteaters and sloths are in the same in a same group. Sloth. Oh, sloth. Climb, leg, web. Sloth rachni. That's too obvious. Too on the nose. Well, you know what's also too on the nose is. Aha! It's the frickin' margin container. Anteater will be a pain to name when I get to that. Antita. I mean, you can also be like Pokemon. Sometimes they just change one letter from an animal word or term. Yeah, so it can be the Tanteater. Add a letter. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But now we want a little bit of juice. We want them to have a slight delay. So they come one after another. How do we do that? By adding a little amount at the end In here we say await, get tree, create timer, 0.1 timeout, or maybe 0.2. That should give it a nice delay. And seal. Yes, seal. Tarantoth. Tarantoth sounds like a
Enable
Greek
text to
mythical
speech with
creature. Oh no, behold the Tarantoth. Hercules fell to it. Oh no, I didn't pay attention. Wait, can we... Tarantoth, destroyer of worlds. Yes. If you see it, it's already too late. Why can't I focus on the reroll button? Maybe I need to do it with a... How do we reroll on combat? With a D. So it should be D here. Reroll loot? Yeah. Ah, that's why we didn't... I see. That's why we didn't... I think I had a delay before, but since... Yeah. There's a HBox container that aligns them, and since I spawn them also with a delay. But what if we delay the animation instead? We can optimize this later. For now, I have to add a to-do here. Delayed pop-up animations without the HBox layout issue. Okay. And then we actually have to hide this. No, okay, we want a button here. We want a button here that shows texture rect, which is the game reroll gamepad prompt icon, and X. Oh wait. So we show a prompt here. X button. Keep centered. What? In the center or the left? Yes. Fit height? Nope. Fit width is fine. And I also want this. Put this in here. And then we say on ready. Get loot. Where do we call it? Then we say if game manager, player data manager has upgrades has. Oh, we actually have to create that first. Upgrade. So let's create that. An upgrade. Call it upgrade chest rerolls. Upgrade chest rerolls and chest rerolls. Description. Oops, nope. This is the description. Max number 3. for now, and one costs 40. I have no feeling for currency at the moment because I have so little data to go on. So now we can say as chest rerolls, then oh, this is not what we want. Reroll container. This is what we want. So reroll amount container. Wait, oh. For a moment I thought my microphone was muted. So if we have that upgrade, we show the reroll container. And then we say loot rerolls is equal to get upgrade amount. Oop. Chest rerolls. Toronto. I'm still thinking about it and back. Like I always have a sucker for finding cool names for things. If I can't let it go. Slider. So good at this. And then reroll amount label text is loot rerolls. Oh, but we want X plus loot rerolls. That's the amount. And then we say if game manager settings controller mode, then we show the gamepad show and reroll gamepad icon. Texture is input manager. We can have get icon, get input icon for input manager. Detail. No, but we already special. Because reroll, I think details is already. Huh? Oh, load. Because we're getting a path. And then we can say elif action is special. If reroll root rerolls return, else on reroll root pressed. Yes. Yes. So now we should have the upgrade in the screen. There's no text yet because I haven't added that to the sheet. But that shouldn't keep us from buying it.
Enable text to speech with V.
Sloth and spider equals slider. There you go. Short and crisp. What else could you want? Sloth. I mean, in D&D, you have the spider queen, which is called Loth, which already almost has the word sloth in it. Right? Loth? I don't even know if you pronounce the second L, because I only have read it, never heard it. There, upgrade chest rolls. Actually, let's try if we... Nope. We need to hide this by default and then try it. Yeah. Lols. Sloth. Sloth. Climb slow. Slow. I mean sloth and
Enable
slow.
text to speech with V.
Yon Ragnai. We continue. We should not have the button now. Yes, correct. Do not have the button now. Now we buy the upgrade and then we should have the button.
Enable text to speech with V.
Upgrades. Upgrade chest. Bought it. Now continue. There's the button. Now we press T. Now Industry Limited. Then I made this with my mouth. That's how I recorded this. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. The easiest way to make like 10 randomized, like 10 slightly variance sounds is by making them with your mouth. Load amount -1, and then if loot amount is smaller or equal than 0, then reroll container hide. Else loot amount reroll amount label text is x plus loot amount. Okay, so now it should work that we roll words, reroll once single time, and it should be gone. It should just be vanished, and then we have done what we wanted to do. No.
Enable text to speech with V.
But I'm glad it's satisfying the sound and not annoying, which with repeatable sound is so hard to do. Okay, we have 1. We have 2. What? Huh? Huh? Oh. Not loot amount. Oops. Loot rerolls. Okay. I removed the amount of loot that you get and not the amount of rerolls. Head. Brain.
Enable text to speech with V.
Okay, you need to figure out something with the music. Either I have to dish out and resubscribe to Spotify, but I really don't want to. I should just support Tallbeard and get their music. Or StreamKitty might actually have music outside of Spotify. I'll check. Alright. Bams! And we have doubles now. Oh, okay. There's one more issue that it does not select the first one. Grab, focus. Why does this not happen? This should still happen though. Hmm. Do we have to wait here? Do we have to wait, process, get tree, process, frame? Maybe this happens too fast. For the Twitch, I have 2 volumes, so there's one separate one for music, so I can turn it off and listen to my own music. Ah, that would be something.
Enable
I mean, you can do
text to
now
speech
because I
with
don't have. Oh no, I do have music. Should I turn it off? I mean, I'm wrapping up anyway. Does this work now? Oh yeah. But why is it duplicates? The program, they put effort into avoiding duplicates when rolling. So it goes. Yeah, so annoying. Get load. Get random item. Or sticker. And loot component. Random sticker. Yeah, here. We say if random loot type is 1, then we just get 1 random. But it's not. Yeah. Probably what I should do too. Random technique. Oh no, this is technique. Random sticker. But I have this in get random icon. Get random sticker. Allow duplicate. Here, get random items. Duplicates allowed. Yeah, I guess I have to look into this. I have this as a ticket so I can check it out. But the loot reroll works. We can check this in. That was surprisingly fast, I'd say. Added upgrade chest rerolls. Added upgrade that enables rerolling loot on treasure screen. Change log. Added. But boom. Boop a doop a doop. Okay. That's it for now. I have to go pick up my meds and also sort of the end of the working day. I try to not overdo it, but that was good. Thank you so much everyone for joining. That was a delight to have so many people here. And PB Hot Dog TV, thanks again so much for the sub. you can play the current version, not right now what I'm working on it, because that's not in yet, but the previous update, it's the free playtest is running. You can request access. I grant it to everyone right now, or play the demo, or go to HIO where you can just download the current build, and hit the wishlist button. That helps me a lot with visibility on Steam. And yeah, I usually stream at least once a week the development. I try to do it even more and upload it to YouTube after. So yeah, that's it for today. As usual, people stay wonderful, stay hydrated. Wishlist, thank you so much. Appreciate all the support. My heart sings. Thanks. Then, oh yeah, I wish this is your game too. We wishlist each other's games. That's like how indies support each other. Have a wonderful day, morning, evening, wherever you are, and I am gonna see you on the next stream. Zane out.